Jaylen, just your evaluation of what you saw in Game 2 and why you guys came up a little short tonight.
I think they, I tip my hat off to the Heat. I think they shot the ball incredibly well. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I think they shot the ball incredibly well. They put up more three-point attempts than we did tonight. They played with pace. They played faster. That was their response, and they was able to get some good looks. But they knocked a lot of them down, which was tough.
How about the fourth quarter? It seemed like you guys weren't able to kind of get a stop when you needed one down the stretch there. What happened there?
Like I said, they played with pace, and they were, making shots. Guys that we want shooting the ball was hitting them, and we seemed to couldn't get them to miss. We thought they were decent closeouts, but credit to those guys. They came out and they played fast, they played hard, and they had a record-breaking night.
Jaylen, last year they had a few games where a bunch of guys that we might term as non-shooters had outlier shooting nights, and they shot better than 50% or better a few times last year, and they did it again tonight. What is it about this team being able to hit so many three-pointers against you guys?
I think they're well coached. I think that's credit to the coaching staff and organization. They put together a good game plan for them, and they feel confident, and they come out and execute it. I think that's what they do. And tonight was an example of that. I just thought they made a lot of shots that we normally will feel comfortable with, but it's the playoffs. It is what it is. You got to adjust, and we got to play ball. So we got to respond.
Joe has talked about not letting the team get comfortable. You had that little bit, like 5-6 minutes at the end of the first game, where they started to hit some shots and never really threatened there. But do you think there might be some level of them getting comfortable there and carrying that over to this game?
Every game is a new game, and that's all we can afford to think about. My thought process is on Game 3. Game 1 and 2 is over now.
Jaylen, KP in the post, that's been like your safety valve for your offense. It's been something you guys can kind of steady things with, and they did all sorts of things with their personnel, with their angling to try to disrupt those catches. So what do you think they did so well, and how did that disrupt the harmony of your offense?
They're physical. They make it tough and stuff like that. They want to push catches out, especially if the whistle is in their favor. They thrive themselves on trying to make everything tough. So we just got to fight for our spacing. We got to be just as physical and look forward to it. Own our space, catch the ball with physicality. Don't look for the ref to make a call, and embrace it. I think that it's a mindset, it's a lifestyle. You got to just embrace it. And I don't think we did. I think they embraced it a little bit more than we did tonight.
That was going to be my question. Do you feel like you guys were able to handle that physicality well tonight? You guys talked about it at practice a lot this week, but what was your assessment of just how that went?
I think we did a good job of handling the physicality. I don't think we executed the best, and I think what it came down to was making them missing shots, and they made more than we did. They shot more threes than we did. They made more. They shot almost 50% as a team, and that put a lot of pressure on us. But it's a make or miss league. We got to come back and respond for the next game.
Jaylen, offensively, why did you not take enough three? 32 is low for you guys. They were kind of inviting you to get into the paint. Did you kind of fall into that trap? Why not so few three-pointers?
I think they do a good job of trying to get our shooters off the line. But, when they're taking more shots than you, when you're not getting stops, I think that has an effect of why we didn't shoot as many threes as we normally do. But we'll take a look at it, and we'll see for next game.
And how do you impose your will on them? They have no problem playing here, shorthanded. This is a rivalry. How do you kind of take back the momentum in this series now? Because obviously the narrative in the next few days are going to be, oh boy, it's a series now.
Yeah, come back, be the harder playing team next game, and execute. I think that's it. And everything else take care of itself. We got to win the fight.